So I've been thinking a lot about this purple streetlight thing, and one of the things that kind of stands out to me is like a lot of the overall negative reactions that they've been getting. Like, um, it's this thing that has something to do with the vaccine, which I don't believe. It's this thing that has something to do with this thing. It's this thing that has something to do with like the devil. It has this thing that's something to do with, and it's just like, here's the thing. It's like everything that people are accusing, the purpleization of these lights to be, it was something that already existed before. Like, you know, like why does it have to, like, why is it that now? It's like, this whole thing with the vaccine is kind of stupid in all different aspects and facets of it, because it's like, do you understand the level of technology that they have? Like, whatever you think they can do with the vaccine, they can already do it. If they were going to try to track you, they can do it. They don't have to install purple street lights to see who you are. They can do it. So that eliminates that. Like, they can already do those things. It's not Project Bluebeam. Do you not think they couldn't, like, project stuff into the sky beforehand? They could. They've been doing that shit for probably centuries. Holograms in the sky, that's like this old hat to them. They can do that. That's easy. It's not that. Like, that's the shit that, like, irritates me about, like, the conspiracy community and stuff. It's like, yeah, this would be true if you guys were working off of, like, a human, regular technology kind of timetable, but you're not. So, the question I ask you again, what are they? Because that's not what they are. It's like, they're tools of Satan. Okay. You know what are tools of Satan? These fucking, excuse my language, these white lights that are everywhere. Have you noticed that? These really bright white lights that are everywhere. Can't go anywhere without them. They're everywhere. Like these incredibly bright, like strange, creepy, lifeless, like void of any type of, like, those lights that they beam on you all the time, that are like installed in all the cars now. Those are the things you need to be worried about. Again, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. Like, let's apply some logic to this. Let's try to, study this thing like that's not this, it's not that. It's not that. Those white lights are doing everything that you guys are talking, not talking about you guys, but just, the lights turn purple and all the conspiracy theorists start, going crazy. It's for the vaccine. It's for the, no, it's not. That's not what it's for. That's not why it's happening. I definitely think there's a reason. I think it's something quite profound, but it's not that. So, what is it? What is it? These lights are changing, and I don't think they can change them back. I think they try, but I don't think that they can, I don't think it's something they can easily do. So again, I ask, what is it? And I'm gonna go out on a limb. I think it has something to do with us. I really do. I think it has to do with, like, changes that are taking place. I think it has to do with some type of metamorphosis. I do. I really do. It's very, the whole thing is very, very strange, and how they're trying to, like, low-key, like, downplay it. Meanwhile, it's continuing to happen everywhere. And again, you have to ask yourself the question, this is all about light. And it's raining outside, so my, like, hair, my forehead is all listening. It's all about light. It's all about light. Light puts out a certain type of frequency. These frequencies do different types of things. What's happening? I was shown something that I can't quite understand, but I was shown something like interfering with the light, making it purple. Almost like they're being hacked into or messed with or changed around. Hello, sir, how are you? Messed with, changed around, you know? And not about the people who you think are doing it. Again, I've thought long and hard about this. This could be something that's meant to be seen from above. This could be something that's meant to change change the particular vibration or frequency. I know it has something to do with what's been happening. I know that two things. I know that, so I've talked before about, I had this dream where there was a knock on my door, and I opened the door and there were all these animals on my front porch. It's cats and dogs and possums and raccoons and birds and turtles and all kinds of stuff. It's like a mini Noah's Ark. And this little cat walks up to me and says, "There's something wrong with the trees." And then all the animals start pouring into my house past me, like running between my legs. And I go outside, and two things of note. All the streetlights had turned purple, and all the trees were sorry, I hear an owl. So really, hold on. That's creepy. As I talk about this, sorry. It's two owls communicating with each other. Anyway, all the streetlights were purple, and all the trees were contorted. Can you hear this? Hold on. Oh, you only want to do that while I'm talking, huh? Anyway, and the trees are contorted into really terrifying shapes, like monsters. And people were running around like crazy, and the trees were eating them. Okay, so that's the thing. I've seen, I keep saying that lately something's been going on in the darkness. Like, there are things walking around in the darkness now. Every time it gets dark, the trees start to look a little different, and I'm seeing stuff there that was never there before. Somehow these purple streetlights are connected to that. And I know they're connected to us somehow. And I need to figure out exactly what. Maybe it was maybe they're changing. Maybe it's doing something to our frequency. Again, not negative. Maybe it's something necessary. You know, because if this is the thing they were trying to like roll out completely, they would have done it. That's not what it is. Also, too, they wouldn't be changing them back. This is definitely something It's just something bigger, you know? I also know that I was told that when things went to hell and the darkness came, there would be like certain, like the power would be out, but certain lights would be on, and people could gather around those lights for protection. I don't know. God, this is turning out to be a very weird morning, and I can't put my finger on it. But like last night was weird. Like yesterday was weird. Like the night going into the morning. I hate that. Actively feeling something, but you can't. You don't know what it is. Anyway, that's me ranting for what? 10 minutes. I now pitch the baton to you people. What do you think? Give me some, and I think I had a comment that said, it was like healing frequency, healing light. Might be close to the truth. Anyway, talk to you guys soon.